Have you ever wondered what life would be like without you? Without you. Especially you. The one that plays a role in this life, in your life. The one that plays roles. The one that believes they have to be or act a certain way to be accepted, willingly accepted by anyone that they believe are important to them, especially the ones that are most important to them. What would life look like without them? The roles you've been playing all this time, all along. What would life look like to you? That you that is aware of the roles that have been played, that you're surrounded by, that you believe you have to be a certain way to be a certain way, to be a certain way. What would it look like without this being that is not you, the true you? What would it look like to you? What would it look like to you? What would it be like? What would it feel like? How would you behave? How would you act? How would you love? How would you breathe? What would it be like? To me, it wouldn't make a difference if you would stay, if you would go, if you would leave. To me, it wouldn't make a difference. It would not make any difference. To me, it wouldn't make any difference. Not any difference. I would be not any different. You see, I do not play any role right now. The one that is aware does not play a role. They certainly are. They are. The ones that are, they just are. I do not play a role. I do not play a role. And I am the one within. The one within does not play a role. Fearful, yes. Playing a role, no. Anxious, yes. Playing a role, no. Doubting, yes. Playing a role, no. Loving, yes. Playing a role, no. You see the point? Do you? I don't think so. Let's dig deeper. Where do you come from? Where are you going? Do you know that? The answer to that question. What is your trail? The trail you've been paving? The trajectory? Where you come from and where you're going? What's up next? Do you know this? Can you hang in on that knowing of the answer of that question? Can you hang in on the knowing in that question, within the question? The knowing within this question. Where do you come from and where are you going? It makes a difference to you. Hanging into that knowing or not? That is the question. I laugh, but it's quite serious. You've made it, yes. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's continue. Start by being within that knowing. Being within that knowing. Expanding your beingness within that knowing. Step into the knowing and then be there. And just stay there for a while. You can have a look around. Just be there within the knowing. How do you breathe when you're there? How does that feel? How does that make you feel? Yes. There, yeah. Within that knowing, how does that make you feel? Breathing, how does that make you feel? how does that make you act, behave, act? How are you even there? How are you there? How are your shoulders hanging? How is your posture standing straight? How is your hair falling down? Is that even a worry? Do you even worry here? Do you even see beyond the worry? The sound, the voices in your head? Do you even care to see or look beyond? Or is it all just you that is being there? You behave differently here. You simply are different here within this knowing. You are different here. The old you isn't there with you. It's just you within knowing. It's very simple. Can you make more space for this being in your life right now? Can you try to make a difference? Can you behave more like her, him? Can you talk more like her, him? Can you be more like her, him in the present moment? There is no other moment than the present moment. Can you simply make a choice, a decision in the here and now moment to be instead of act? Then we will come back to this question. What would life look like without the old you? What does life look like? What does it look like? How is it? How does it feel without the roles, without the acts? How do you breathe? How do you see? How do you behave? How do you choose? What choices do you make from this place? Your beingness is all that is. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that in your mind. It is all that is. No question. Only answers. Certainty. Truth. Thank you for being here, for participating, for co-creating, for enjoying. Thank you so much. I appreciate it deeply. And I am very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.